Chappell Roan.
Yeah. Chappell who?
Chappell Roan. So listen.
Okay. Cool.
So so she is a singer.
Okay.
And so so there may be some folks that are not aware of who she is, but there are legions of folks that do. More recently, kind of more recent history, she was at Lollapalooza. She's now receiving credit as having the largest crowd ever. Tons of people have come out to watch her. She's absolutely been doing amazing. So she did maybe in 2017, 2018, did her own music, put it up on YouTube, became a big sensation, gets signed by Atlantic Records. They had her for a little while, they dropped her, they picked her up again, or another label picked her up again. She released her stuff. She is huge star, really made her name by hitting all these festivals and other things. She is now at the point she can't walk the street.
Damn, I don't even know
unless
who she
walks
is.
past you.
Yeah, I don't even know who you are.
Right.
That's my bad. My bad. Okay.
So she is massively huge. And so when you see her on stage, it's actually interesting because I think she's kind of Lady Gaga vibe, with all the makeup and everything and all the looks and stuff. But she is hot. But she's making news in another way because she was essentially online ranting about fans. And essentially calling fans weird and entitled because while she's out, people are happy to see her. They want to take photos. Fans are being fans. They're connecting with her or trying to connect with her. They have an affinity with her. You, me, her, other people in the public eye, people sometimes feel that way about us. They invest into us. She's not here for it. And then so much, as I said, goes on, does a video and calls people out, calls them weird and calls them entitled. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about celebrities getting upset with fans? And by the way, fans is short for fanatics. Celebrities getting upset with fans for being fans.
I ain't never heard of that. Okay, the only thing that I've heard is that sometimes when these celebrities are out and maybe they're out with their families or they're just walking the street, maybe they're at dinner, they're having their alone time with their family and friends, and I've seen maybe fans come up to the dinner table and ask for an autograph or something, and I can see them getting perturbed and a little upset because they're infringing on their family time or just their their me time or whatever the case may be. I could see how that could be a little annoying and maybe being a little upset with them for those times. But when you are a celebrity, you're an actress, singer, and you're well known or whatever, I mean, that's a part of the job.
Yep.
That's what you sign up for. Okay. And I can't think of, a better thing than me just walking the streets. Let's say I'm a big star or whatever. I'm walking the streets and people are out there and they're showing me their love and they're asking for autographs or wanting to take pictures with me and stuff like that. That would be an honor to me, right?
Absolutely.
Just to know that I have touched the hearts and the souls of these fanatics and just wanted to have a part of me and talk to me and say hi or whatever like that. I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, again, like I said previously, they're up to a certain point. Again, when you're having your time with your family or whatever, there are times I wouldn't say that I would get upset with them. I'd be a little perturbed or whatever, but I'd be like, would you just kindly just say something to them and say, listen, I'm with my family doing my thing or whatever. Can I just have whatever? And they should respect that. They should respect that. But just on an overall basis, and to answer your question, I think that's something that you should know that's something, again, like I said earlier, that you signed up for, and you should appreciate it, right? Because it's not going to be like this forever. So I don't think that she should be getting upset or being upset with these fans for just doing what that's what they're called for a reason. They're fans, fanatics, just like you said. So I think that's a little wrong, just my opinion.
I'm with you. I think what Chappell did is a bad look, right? you don't go online, you don't go anywhere and tell fans to change. You change. You adjust your life accordingly. Just imagine if Taylor told the Swifties to back off, chill out. Beyonce told the Beehive, no. If you need security around you or people or to live life differently, then so be it. But to me, I don't think there's ever a time where you're going to tell fans to not be fans. If you get an opportunity, look at the video footage from that Lollapalooza show that she did.
I think
Thousands of people singing her song. This is someone.
Let me ask you something. Sorry, not to cut you. She's a white woman?
Yeah.
I think I saw her on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
She's like you said, a little Lady Gaga-ish.
Yes.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I saw her there. She's a little out there.
Right.
And talented.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I see that vibe. So now I know. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Absolutely. Listen, we're talking a handful of years ago. She's living in a trailer park.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now, listen, you've created something. You should take the credit for it. You put some music out there. Take a bow, right? You did it. You've done it.
Yeah.
But what did you think? What were you thinking before you went on TikTok and started calling those same folks who were supporting you, who helped get you out of the trailer park, by calling them weird, by calling them entitled because they see you? Listen, the days of autographs are gone. Today's autograph is taking a photo.
Selfie.
It's a selfie.
Take a photo, right.
And so I think I think what you do is, as a celebrity, when you get to a certain level of fame, you move differently.
Right.
When was the last time Beyonce? We saw photos of Beyonce at Kmart doing shopping for herself, right?
Right.
Do you think Jay's going to the DMV when he buys his car? Like, come on, man.
It's like, stop it.
Right.
Stop
like, there's
it.
a different life, and I think you need to get up to speed in terms of the lifestyle that you chose. You chose this, right? You chose to put your music out. You chose to go on stage. You could have very easily made that music, just upload it and listen to it for yourself, for you and your friends and family, and no one would know. You could remain in obscurity, and none of us would know who the hell you are. Yeah. But you put it out there for public consumption, and now you're going to criticize. I think it's a bad look, and I'm sorry to see her react that way. So.
I'm very sorry. I will have one little addition to this. I agree. You and I agree. The only problem I do have is not about the fans or the fanatics. I do have a problem when they automatically put this title of being a role model on all of these celebrities. I have a problem with that, right? Because even though I sign up to, whether I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I'm a basketball player, I'm an actor, whatever the case is, whatever in this celebrity world, right? And even though I am garnering lots of fans, right? And a lot of people who love me and adore me, I am still me, okay? And I don't want to be responsible if I go out and I'm like Justin Timberlake and, I driving drunk, or I do something bad, because none of us is perfect, right? I guess I hate when I hear that, oh, well, you should have known better. You're a role model to these children, these people. You shouldn't do that. Well, I didn't sign up to be a role model. This is different, because I'm going off base from the fanatic things. I didn't sign up to be no role model. I'm a singer. I'm a basketball player, a rapper. I'm me, okay? I'm Jay. I'm doing me. Don't put that role model thing on me. That's just what I feel about it. I don't know where you stand on it, but I just think that is unfair to these people, because I don't think they signed up for that.
I agree with you. However, I think it's somewhat unavoidable. When I see, so what concerns me with that is when I hear adults, right, who are fanning the flame that these celebrities are role models. Now, I get it. If you're young and impressionable, you're going to look up to these folks. It's just how it is. But I would expect someone who's young to be impressionable, to look up to someone who can just hit a damn ball, right? if you're going to be a role model, if you're going to look at someone in that regard, then at least encourage young folks to look at them in terms of the job that they do, right? If I want to be a singer, then let me be influenced by the way this person sings, not by the way they live, right?
Right.
And so as adults, that's the message that we need to tell young folks, right? And as opposed to then finger wagging celebrities, I don't know. To your point, I don't know who this person is. He just runs fast.
Exactly. Right.
Like, well, I don't know what he does away from here. I don't know what his life is like. How am I gonna all of a sudden say, hey, you shouldn't do that. You're a role model. He's like, I'm not a role model. I'm a wide receiver.
Exactly. That's my job.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
So
you're not.
Shame on you if you invested in me to raise your kids. And it's so funny. I remember years ago, Charles Barkley was doing a Nike commercial, and he caught hell, man, because there was a line in that commercial when he said something about, I'm not a role model, I'm not here to raise your kids, or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And he caught a lot of hell. So the idea of athletes slash celebrities being role models has been around for a long time.
It has. And I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. When they're children, listen, it's unavoidable, like you said, and especially when it's children. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I still don't agree that you still didn't sign up for it, but that just comes with the territory, right? It is what it is. You know, adults, it's something different. You're a goddamn adult, okay? Just
know better.
Lead your life. Don't worry about what I'm doing, all right? So I get it. So that's the only thing about me.
Well, I would say, listen, to Chappell, her fans, listen.
Yeah.
Me and Jay don't sing. But you're more than welcome to come over here and follow us anytime that you want to.
Yes, absolutely.
I would never call you weird or entitled. That's for damn sure.
No. Anytime anybody calls people weird, it's just not nice. And Coulter calling Gus Waltz, that's weird. Grow up. You're an adult. You ain't a child. You're an adult, Ann.
I think the funny part, though, going back to Chappell real quick, was when she did her TikTok video, she did it without makeup and all of the theatrical makeup and everything.
Right.
So I think at first people were like, who is this person calling? Who is, like, no one even knew who she was. A lot of people were like, who is this person calling us weird?
Weird, right.
She has a fan?
Yeah.
Then they realized it was her and so on. So I just thought that was kind of
funny.
They're
like, you weird. You look weird.
right. That's really is it, though.
Oh, my God. So it's all good. It's all good. Well, best of luck to you, and don't be weird like that no more.